the good work you're doing?
Oh, I have many good teachers, but
Okay.
I would have to say that my children, my two children, are among my very best teachers because I truly believe that it takes a child to raise a parent.
Mm-hmm.
You really learn a lot about not only children but about yourself by being a parent.
Mm-hmm.
So I would put them as the first great teachers, but certainly my own parents were excellent examples of what to do in life. I have loving grandparents, I have professors, I have really a lot of good teachers in my life.
And do you think you have so many good teachers in your life because you sought them out? And a lot of your learning is practical or hands-on. Did you think you attribute that to your own curiosity or good character or nature?
I think curiosity is very important. I am a very curious person, so perhaps that's part of it.
Well, and children are very curious, so you're
yes, they are.
They keep you going.
Yes, they are.
Parents are not mind readers. How can a parent know what the child needs most in the present moment?
That's where the plan B really makes a difference. Breathe first. Look at the situation and try to decide what possibly could my child need. And the place to start is with energy. Mm-hmm. I think there are 5 basic needs: energy, discipline, creativity, belonging, and ability. Mm-hmm. And the first place to start is with energy, because very often a child needs a snack. Maybe they have totally run out of steam, and that's part of the reason that there's some kind of moody move.
Or maybe water, they haven't drank enough.
That's possible also.
Yeah. Okay. And now timeouts. Parents often give children timeouts. Do you like the use of timeouts?
I think that a timeout can be effective if it's very short. The rule of thumb is that you give your child only as many minutes as they are old. So the 5-year-old gets a 5-minute timeout. And I like to set it up so that you say to the child, I'm going to come back in a few minutes and then we're going to talk about how to solve this. So I set it up as thinking time, because sending a child off as a punishment is not really telling the child what to do or modeling for the child what to do. And I'm all about trying to come up with an approach that will solve the problem.
Now, timeouts are very effective. Do you have any inclination as to why timeouts are effective?
Breathing.
Yeah.
That would be at the top of the list, because when you can calm down, then you're taking a deeper kind of breath, and that will bring oxygen to your muscles. That will help you be able to be a better problem solver.
Okay. Now, how many parents copy the discipline practices that their own parents use in raising them?
I think quite a few. I think that it takes awareness of the values in your family of origin to really look at what happened when you were growing up and decide, is this something that I want to copy, or is this something that maybe isn't going to be the best way to raise my own child?
And so when your parents come to you, do you ask them about their family of origins, values, and child rearing practices?
Yes, I do.
And what kind of repetitive values and child rearing practices do you see?
Well, there are a lot of variances in families, but I hear a lot about kids who felt that their parents preferred a sibling over them. Mm-hmm. And that
favoritism.
Mm-hmm. And that seems to be one of the things that they carry with them for a long time.
And should parents favor one child over another, or how do you hide, how do you hide that or avoid that, I should say?
I think you avoid that by having unconditional love for each child and looking for the uniqueness of each child. Even a child with special needs has something very unique and very special. So no, I do not think it's a good idea to favor one child over the other. Children almost always figure that out. Same in the classroom. I have children tell me that their teacher doesn't like them.
Now, psychologists talk about the importance of self-esteem and self-confidence. How does Moody Moves help to instill self-confidence and self-worth, self-esteem in a child?
Well, when a parent teaches a child how to name their mood or feeling, and when a parent helps a child be able to problem solve, their confidence level automatically rises. And that's what you want. You want a confident child, you want a resilient child, one who can bounce back from some kind of conflict during the day.
Well, and I would think if children are aware of their mood changes, they'd be less inclined to use alcohol, drugs, or have an eating disorder because they'd be aware of how those substances or behaviors affects the moods.
That's right.
It's a good prevention tool.
That's right. It definitely is a prevention tool.
By the way, have you ever written any articles or books?
Yes, I have written a lot of articles. I have written a parenting manuscript, and it's in the hands of an agent, hoping to publish soon.
Well, just to get an agent is a lot of work.
Yes, it's been a lot of work, but it's a labor of love.
Well, we only have 2 minutes left. What do you want parents to know? And if there's any children who are watching, what do you want them to know?
I want them to know that having Moody Moves is a pretty normal way to spend your day, and that just because you have an emotional meltdown or just because your child has one, there's a lot that can be learned. In fact, that's kind of a cue. Oh, here's a situation where I can teach my child how to solve this problem. So don't be upset or don't think that you did something wrong. Moodiness and having a variety of emotions is a pretty normal thing for children and for parents.
Now, there's a tendency now to give medications for, bipolar disorder is being diagnosed a lot.
Yes.
I know we've got less than a minute. You want to talk about medications briefly?
I'm not a huge fan of medicating a child for the first moody move that is seen. I think that there are lots of cognitive behavioral approaches, and this is one of them, that can be tried before you would go to a medication route.
And I would think that if children learn moody moves, they would most likely be able to avoid medication because they'd have the awareness. Anyway, Dr. Johnston, we're out of time, but for more information about Dr. Johnston, Moody Moves, Infinity Foundation, or Inner Quest Talk Show, stay tuned to the credits at the end. Until next time, we wish you good health, good spirits, and good fortune.
For more information about this show, our guests, Infinity Foundation, or any of our other programs, please visit our website, infinityfoundation.org, or call us at 847-831-8828.